y'all. We're going to get us a reading for the sign of Leo. As you know, I've already began my pre-shuffle before I press the record button. So, I'm going to cut the deck, and we're going to get into it with the main energy for the sign of Leo. Now, Leo, bottom of the deck, we got distant horizons. So, this speaks of something that's more so coming up is what it's giving me. Something may be taking flight. It's giving me something that was once anchored in. You know what I mean? It's like setting sail again. So if somebody had you restricted, you know, or you felt bound or again weighed down, this may have had something to do with the individual. This could have something to do with the environment. You know what I mean? Whatever it was that was holding you in place seems like it's being released again. Something about you taking flight, you know, going inwardly. Okay. First card out, we got adjudication. And it kind of feel, you know, sideways. So what this is making me feel like is like it's two people here and they're going to get some type of mediation or something like that, right? It makes me feel like you have two people talking to one individual who is supposed to have an unbiased judgment. You know what I mean? But it's with it coming out sideways like that, it's really giving me whoever this third person is that these people are speaking to, their judgment is not the best. You know what I mean? This could even have something to do with, you know, a court situation where a judge is not in favor, you know what I mean, of an individual or something like that. I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, this might even have something to do with Empress taking a leap of faith, or Empress trying to get a new beginning or something. I don't know. It's something with somebody trying to plead their case. Give me more with this. You have a thief here, so somebody may be in court for stealing something. This could also make me feel like somebody is being judged, you know, when it comes to some type of partnership or something like that. You know, it's giving me two people were working together in order to take something from an individual, take time. It's something with this light post in the back on this card as well, too. You know what I mean? Can you see? It's like two individuals working together. Yeah, so somebody might be in court for stealing something. You have a community here. I'm also hearing Spirit say that somebody may be being judged by their community or something, you know, or even with this being a number 39, it's really making me feel like people who was once in some type of unison or something like that may be releasing something, gaining a different perception when it comes to this thief energy or what was actually taking place. You got toil and labor here. So it's really giving whatever it is that somebody was trying to do is not working out in their favor or something like that. It seems like this toil and labor, you know, is somebody being subjected to some type of hard work, you know, with limited conditions, bad conditions, you know. This is more so the scales being balanced out, like justice for a situation. This is really giving me like jailhouse energy, like somebody being arrested. Now, if this is a physical or spiritual imprisonment, I'm not exactly sure yet. Yeah, but we have a mature man here. So this mature man is somebody, you know, who has some type of knowledge or something like that. This mature man may be somebody who was traveling. It's something with movements. And then Africa is standing out on here. This might be a melanated masculine is what I'm gonna say, right? But again, with this five up here, it's making me feel like this masculine energy is more so witty, like somebody is smart, educated, wise, you know what I mean? It's something with this toil and this labor, though. What's going on with this adjudication spirit? We got a main male here. Okay. So this main male may be this thief. This main male could have tried to manipulate a situation, control a situation. Tell me more about this main male. You have poverty. Okay, so this main male is somebody who comes from like a impoverished background. Somebody may have been like impoverished, you know, or like poor as a child. You know, they come from a place of limited means, you know. And it's also making me feel like this has a lot to do with luck as well, too. You know, it has a lot to do with what somebody has done over time. It seems as if they have more so chose to operate, you know, with their lower status. What's going on with this poverty? You got distant future. So coming up is some type of toil and labor for this mature man in the horizon. So what's going on? Somebody was trying to set sail, release some type of impoverished position that they were in. They may have been trying to do this with some type of courtship or something like that. Achieve emperor status. Okay, so yeah, this main male again came from a poor childhood, and they wanted to move forward, you know what I mean, into some type of courtship energy. But it has a lot to do with the work that they had to do, the work that they had to put forward or something like that. It's really given that this person hadn't done any healing or anything. They just more so want the wealth in a situation, so they're not coming as a finished project, but they're looking for a finished project. Give me more with this courtship. You got despair. So something is not going accordingly when it comes to this courtship. Yeah. Because it seems as if, you know, look, privileged lady. In the reverse, though. Somebody may have made a poor choice. And they feel hopeless or helpless. Somebody may have lost their job or something like that. Lost the position. Hey, him and his dog is out here, baby. And yeah, you got a privileged lady in the reverse when it comes to this poverty as well, too. What's going on with this privileged lady in the reverse? Why is she in the reverse, spirit? You got a message of concern. Alright, so it's a lady. I ain't even gonna say a privileged lady because the privileged lady is in the reverse. So it's a lady, right? Where it seems like she may have had a certain type of perception that she was sticking to when it came to this main male. And she received some type of message of concern that some type of upcoming courtship would actually cause despair. It's giving me somebody walking around, you know what I mean, with some type of nasty energy, right? See, lovers, that's what I'm saying. With that 15 right there, that devil energy. Somebody might have some type of addictions, you know, some type of alcoholism or some type of, like somebody got issues when it comes to temptation. It seems like it's some type of lover's dynamic, but the peace would be broken or something like that. What's going on with this? What was this message of concern about this lover? You got a gift. A gift of despair. See, so it seems like you may hold some type of quality or something like that where you embody this star-like energy. It's something about your authentic nature, authentic essence. You know, it's really giving something being handed down to you. Again, this gift. But either way it goes, it would be some type of despair. See, you got thoughts. It got a lot to do with this mature man and they thoughts like about effeminate or something like that. This speaks of a sudden change, you know, when it comes to this starlight quality. It's even making me feel like, you know, because you may have been dealing with a person that it's their mindset that's impoverished. For you to get this gift, you know what I mean, again, and step into this privileged position, it was going to concern them. It was going to worry them because they already felt like they didn't measure up. So if you were to get even more status, that was going to be a big problem. What's going on with the... You got a wealthy man here. See, somebody wanted to be, you know, your counterpart, but they only wanted to be your counterpart so that they could take your wealth. They wanted the stability. And that may have been what you was made aware of, you know what I mean? There's something about over time you doing some type of healing, you know, in this lover situation being brought to your attention of what somebody actually thought about you. Baby, you was a lick. You got main female, message, unexpected income, living room, marriage in the reverse. See, so somebody knew that if you did not marry them, you did not get yourself in some type of binding agreement or commitment with them, then you would actually receive some type of unexpected income. You know what I mean? Like, this has a lot to do with your inheritance, like your ability to manifest, you know, your peace, your love. Like, it's something with your birth chart, you know, what you was destined for. Again, with this mature woman, baby, you supposed to be comfortable, you know what I mean? It's just as different. See, but this person was able to achieve some type of wealth as long as they stay connected to you, but it would keep you in the reverse because you were actually the privileged one. And see, this man, again, may have gotten some type of notification about you wanting to divorce them or cut ties with them or something like that. With this marriage in the reverse. It's given that they were codependent, though. You know, again, it was something about this wealth ending, this wealth changing with this message. I mean, this marriage in the reverse that concerned them. But see, they kept something quiet from you. So somebody may have been getting readings. I don't know what other means that they had of being able to, you know, look into somebody's energy. But either way it go, whatever it is with the secret, and more so has come to completion, it's come to fulfillment. It's not so private no more. You got mature woman in coffin. See, they wanted to marry your ass, and then they wanted your ass to die, baby. And if it wasn't an actual physical death, it was putting an end to your stability so that your pathway would change. They wanted you to give them this unexpected money is what it is. They wanted you to help them. Now, remember when I first said with this hand, how that hand is impoverished. Look at the arms and stuff like that. And look at this one. They wanted you to give them your wealth, a transfer of wealth. Message when it came to these thoughts. It's something about your stability, something about your authority, something about your ability to move forward. Somebody wanted you to give them your strength is what it is. That's what that is. That unexpected income, 27. Definitely your strength, definitely your leadership position. They wanted you to give them your tribe. So I don't know what type of position is making me feel like you a leader of a tribe, and they wanted domain over your shit. See, but they can only be the wealthy male with this main female energy, this high priestess energy, mature woman. They needed to put you in some type of partnership. It's even something like with somebody, something with somebody age. Look, you got a false person. See, they was keeping it secret that they wouldn't, I'm telling you. It has a lot to do with this mindset. A lot to do with this mindset. I'm pretty sure that your manifestations and different things like that, it ain't booming, you know what I mean, with you being connected to this person. And it got a lot to do with them pulling on your energy, siphoning your energy. This mature woman wanted to come out. Main female, false person, mature woman. It's a high priestess, though, that held some type of strength when it came to this partnership. Expectation. Somebody's expecting karma. And you got change sideways and coffin. See? They're trying to change this message is what it is that they don't receive. Because somebody, they got message of some type of ending. Something being laid to rest. This is 19 as well too, though. So this speaks of illumination. Something being brought to the light. Yeah. When it comes to somebody's pathway. They can't change your pathway. They can't change your destiny. It has a lot to do with your transformation. Somebody want to imprison you so that they could get great fortune by presenting as being the official person. Yep, when it comes to their foundation, their stability. And then with this journey, and this speaks of movement, travel, physical and spiritual. Might get a new beginning. But now they concerned about a health concern. Yep, due to the work that they was doing in order to get sudden wealth. Because with this courthouse energy, somebody done received some type of notification, had a dream or epiphany or something that you actually hold some type of high honor and you are not to be fucked with. It's something about you having a whole firing squad on your team or something. Hey, that was your read, Leo.